Hey, this is TJ with Wildlife Dominion, and today we're going to go over your Hog Eye Farm and Ranch camera app install and setup.
Alrighty, so the first step in setting up your account for your Hog Eye Farm and Ranch camera is going to be to either scan the QR code and automatically download the app, or to go to the App Store or the Google Play Store and search for Hog Eye Farm and Ranch, which it's going to auto-populate right there. For me, I'm going to scroll down, and because I already have it downloaded, I'm just going to press Open. As soon as it opens, you of course want to allow notifications. That way you can get notifications whenever it senses motion, and then we're going to create our account. To go ahead and create an account, you're going to go ahead and enter your email address. For this, we're just going to do our support email, first name and last name of course, and then go ahead and create your password. We're just going to go with demo123, create account. Alrighty, so as soon as this pulls up, you're going to see the initial screen that says unable to load cameras and your account is inactive. Now we're going to go ahead and activate our account. Alrighty, so now that we've activated our account and got our subscription up and going, you can add a camera to your account. So right here, you'll see there's no cameras because it says there are no cameras in this organization. So we're going to go ahead and click this plus arrow at the top right-hand corner. And we can see we can manually enter the ID number, which is found right here on this sticker, or we can press this button here on the right side and actually scan the QR code. So we're going to allow access to the camera, and we're going to go ahead, and as soon as it picked up that QR code, it scanned it and automatically entered the ID number. So we're going to go ahead and name this camera Gate Camera for display purposes, add the device, and just like that, the device and camera system are displayed right there on the device screen on your app. Now that we've got the camera system added, to view the camera, you're just going to tap on the picture. You may notice that as soon as you pair your camera, it'll say offline. That's only temporary. The next time the camera does a health check, that'll update and display that it's online. But as long as you can press on your camera and then go ahead and press play, you'll see that it automatically comes up and starts streaming, and then we've already got the wireless receiver that comes paired with the camera displayed below. So now that we've got the camera up and running, online and streaming, to view your advanced settings, you're going to click on this button directly to the right hand side of the play stop. So we're going to select that, and the first thing you'll see up at the top under the camera name is the preview picture of the view of your camera, so you can adjust the motion bounds or the motion box. So you'll notice the 4 little white circles on the corners. To shrink your motion box, you can simply drag the corners and then drag the screen. So if you'll see here, we have some trees on the left-hand side. We have a few other things in there that may give us false notifications. So if you want to shrink this down to only view the gate itself, now the camera will not notify us of motion unless something goes inside of this motion box. So once we have it adjusted to how we like it, we're going to go ahead and click Save up at the top right hand corner, and it's good to go. You've now saved your new motion settings. So continuing down from the motion box, you can scroll and change a few of your stream settings. Most of these will never be touched, but you can of course select them, rotate if you would like, and then you can of course select the reduced quality button if you're in an area of extremely poor service, and it will restrict the video quality and make it stream just a little bit better in the event that you need to do it. And then continuing down from there, we see some of your notification settings which can be adjusted. The delay in between notifications comes auto set at a 10-minute interval, but it can be increased or decreased from there. And then these are some of your sensitivity settings that can be decreased or increased as well. So one thing to always make sure of is whenever you adjust any one of your settings, make sure to come up here to the top and select the Save button. This will make sure that your settings are locked in and in place and won't revert back to the original ones once you go back to your camera screen, where you can once again view and control your gate. Alrighty, so continuing on, you'll see a little camera icon next to your settings tab. When you press that, it will take a snapshot, and your camera system will take just a quick picture of what is displayed on the screen. So once you select a snapshot and it is taken, you can go ahead and click on the media button, which is the second from the right on the top right hand corner. When you come to your media, it will display two different things: all of your snapshots as well as all of your notifications. Remember to keep in mind that these will auto delete after 14 days, so if there's something you want to keep, then you need to go ahead and download it onto your phone before that 14-day period is ended and the picture is automatically deleted off of your account. Moving down the line to the notification bell, you'll see the little green bell. When it's green, it means notifications from this camera are enabled. To temporarily silence these notifications, you just want to tap on that and you'll see it turns red. When it is red, this camera will no longer send you notifications, and to turn it back on, you just need to tap it again and turn it green. And then we go down to the receiver. That bullseye right there is how you will trigger your gate to open or close. So there really is no need to do anything more than to just tap it. Once we tap it, it will trigger the gate to close. And then once again, we do the same thing for it to open. So you can go ahead and zoom in on there and we'll see our gates closing. And then to open it again, we just do that reversed in order. Another great feature of your Hog Eye Farm and Ranch camera is the ability to schedule activation times for your gate. So to do that, we swipe over to the left and we select schedules, and then you can see here we don't have any time scheduled currently. So to do that, you're going to click on the arrow at the top right. So the first thing you're going to see at the top is schedule name. So we're going to go ahead and name this morning. And then all of the days are automatically selected. So if we only want this to go off during the week, we're going to deselect Saturday and Sunday. And then we can go ahead and choose, say, 5 a.m. So I want this gate to go off at 5 a.m. Monday through Friday in the mornings. And we're going to save that. So now the gate is scheduled to activate or trigger at 5 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So as soon as you make your schedule, you'll notice that over here on the left-hand side, the device and receiver tabs are both red. So we just made this, and once the device is recognized and the receiver is recognized, they'll turn green. So we're going to pull down and refresh that, and we'll see that it has recognized both of those. It has turned both of them green, and that schedule is set up and good to go. Alrighty, so the next button that we're going to go over is the PTZ button, which is right in between the snapshot and the notification bell. So once we select this, it's going to pull up your PTZ controls. What PTZ stands for is pan, tilt, zoom. So you'll see the camera is up and running and streaming, and if we wanted to zoom this in, we could drag it over to the right, and in just a second it'll update so we can see we've zoomed in on the gate. And then if we wanted to move this a little bit to the right, we would just press this right arrow a few times and give it just a couple seconds. You can see it jumped over. We want it to go a little bit further. And then we're jumping a little bit more, maybe just a little bit more. Alrighty, we've got the gate centered up, and because we're zoomed in and centered to where we want, we can just swipe down on our PTZ controls and it'll stay exactly like it needs to be. So moving on, we're going to go over all the buttons, or the rest of the buttons you'll see at the bottom of the screen. So the next one over is going to be your notifications tab. Here you'll see all of your most recent notifications displayed, and you'll see that once again these are stored for 14 days. They will auto delete after 14 days, so if there's anything you want to save, make sure you do it before then. Next, we're going to see the video tab. We just connected this camera system, so there's no videos displayed yet. Videos will auto populate to this page every 30 minutes to an hour. Next, you're going to go to the Organizations tab. So on the Organizations tab on your account, you can control who has access to your camera system from here. So right now, I'm the only person on this organization, but if I wanted to invite somebody, they would first need to create a free account on this same app. And then at the upper right-hand corner, I can select the invite page, where I can then type in somebody else's email address. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So once I type in somebody with a valid email address with an account on the Farm and Ranch app, I can go ahead and tap that button there, and I've just sent Mr. Jeff an invitation. So he can then pull up his app and go to the notification tab, and all the way at the top it will see you have been invited to the support@wildlifedominion.com or your organization, to which he can accept that. And once he does, he should be displayed on my organizations over here. So we can see that he is now an admin on this account. And by that, it means that he has full access to view and control everything on this account. So he can be switched to a member. His role can be changed to a member if I so choose, and in the event that he is a member, he can only view it but not control it. So in this way, you can have people have access to your camera system and account without giving out your login information, and control their permissions on your account. That he is a member, he can only view it but not control it. So in this way, you can have people have access to your camera system and account without giving out your login information, and control their permissions on your account. So now we're on the settings tab, which is the button on the bottom right. This is all of your account settings displayed and how you can adjust certain things. So the one all the way at the top is how you toggle your push notifications off or on. It will be automatically on, of course. How you change your notification sound, and then below that you can see where you can have a live chat with one of our tech support members. Below that, you can actually open a support ticket if you're having a problem with your camera system. If you ever need to get in touch with somebody on our technical support team, go ahead and press this button, and it's as easy as this. Remember extension 2 for support.
Hello. Thank you for calling Wildlife Dominion Management.
Hello, you've reached the technical support line for Wildlife Dominion Management. Your issue is important to us, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. You may also reach us via email at support@wildlifedominion.com.
Wildlife Dominion, this is Joe.
Hey Joe, how are you today?
Doing all right. What about you?
I'm doing well. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one.
You too. Thanks for tuning in, and we appreciate your purchase of your camera system. If you ever have any issues or questions, feel free to call us at any time. 855-464-3935, extension number 2 for tech support. We're based right here in Mississippi. We appreciate your business, and we want to keep you up and running at all times.